Welcome everyone. We're going to do another YouTube exclusive workout. This time I am going to be working with the resistance band and we're going to do a mat workout. So the band that I'm using is about 6 feet long, and that's what I recommend because you can do a lot of exercises, and some of the exercises we're going to do today you want a longer band for. Otherwise it can get really difficult to do the exercise. So I'm going to begin down on the mat here, and we're going to do a little bit of a variation of the hundreds called the ab prep. So what I'm going to do is put the band around my feet, make sure it doesn't bunch up, put it over the toes there, and then I'm going to come down onto the mat, my knees bent, and I find as neutral alignment as I can through the spine. Then from here, I'm going to hold onto the band, best to hold underneath it this way so it doesn't wrap around your fingers. Gently point the toes away so that you're not going to lose the band and have it flip into your face. And you're going to exhale to a bicep curl and come up into what would be the upper body part of the hundreds position, and then lower back down. And let's do that again. Exhale like you're blowing through a straw, and inhale to lower back down. So the band actually gives you a little help. So you might be able to come up a little bit higher in deflection than you normally can, but it's also giving you a little bit of bicep work. And back down, and let's do that again. Exhale up. See you, Rocco. And back down. And again, curl up. And down. Now let your eye level travel down the wall to the opposite side, and that will help you put your head and neck in the right place. Let's do 2 more here, and back down. And now on this one, you're going to stay up, and from here, you're going to do 10 bicep curls. And staying up in flexion, exhale as you pull, inhale to release. And I lost count, but let's do 5 more. And 4, and exhale 3. And 2, I hear bam, bam back there. Getting comfortable, hold, and release down. All right, now we're gonna take the band, and all you're gonna do is switch it from the balls of the feet to the heels here, like so. And then you're gonna have your legs all the way together, choke up on that band a little bit, and come up into your ab prep position. Again, keeping the elbows flexed, but not on the ground, and press the legs away, and come back in. Exhale, press. And come back in, and see you, bam, bam. Exhale, press out, and come back in, and again, push out, and return. 3 more times, and in, stay up in flexion, exhale, press 2, and 1 more time, and come back down. Now from here, you're gonna cross the band so that you're holding onto the opposite sides of it, and you're gonna start with your legs. They can be all the way together, or they can be just about hip distance apart, which is what I like. Then come back up into this position again. And this time when you press out, you're gonna open the legs out so you're getting the outside of the thigh. Exhale, press, and in, and push right through that heel. Push out, and then come back in. And let's do that again. Exhale, push away, and come back in. Let's go for 5 more. Press 5, and draw it in, and 4, pushing out, and in. If your neck starts to get tired, just lower your head down, but try to stay up in flexion if you can. Let's do 1 more. Press and give me 5 pulses here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. All right, from here, we're gonna flip over and kind of bend back the other way. So what I'm gonna do is take the band, and I'm gonna place it on the floor above my head, and I'm gonna take my arms out here, and they're gonna be about as wide as shoulder distance apart, and grab onto that band. From here, I'm just gonna lift up, and I'm gonna pull that band out to the side. The other arm stays down on the ground, and then come back. And let's do that on an exhale. Exhale up and press out to the side, and inhale back down. And again, exhale up, so you're extending the spine, and you're also adding a little arm work here, getting some lat work in there, and reach out, and down. Keep the shoulders from riding up into the ears, press, and down. Now we're gonna add some rotation. So you're gonna lift and rotate looking underneath that band, and then come back down. Other side, lift and reach, and come back down. And you can inhale here if you want. Sometimes that helps with that extension. And inhale, reach, and exhale down. And inhale, reach, and exhale down. Let's do that again. Reach and lift, and back down. All right, now from there, we're gonna come up and we're gonna flip over and we're gonna go into a half roll back or half roll down. So take the band and place it around your feet. So This is very similar to what we would be doing on a Cadillac. One of the pieces of Pilates equipment, not the car. From here, point your toes away, sit tall, and you're gonna roll down. Not all the way, about halfway down, and then come back up. So really nice stretch for the lower back. Gives you good flexion in the lumbar spine. And you wanna do that by tipping your pelvis back and tucking the tailbone under here, and come back up. And we can add the arms pulling in toward the chest, and come back up. Just don't jam your chin down, just kind of let your head relax down, and come up. Now, you're gonna roll down, and then we're gonna turn to the side, get some oblique work. Back to the center, turn to the side, back to the center. Let's do that again for 4, and center, 3, and center, 2, and one more time, turn, center, and come all the way up to the top. Okay, now, we're gonna do some kneeling work. This is when the band is really great when it's long. So what I'm gonna do is put the band on the mat and kneel on it, on one end of it. Then I grab the other end and I bring it up above my head, holding the end in the opposite hand. From here, keep that arm straight, get that wrist straight, and then press up at an angle here. So just a little bit of bend and stretch out on that angle. Exhaling to press, inhaling to lower, shoulders relaxed, abs in, and let's do 5 and 4. Now obviously if you want more resistance, just choke up in that band more. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold them straight. You're gonna flex over to the side. Now I want you to look down and pull that hand down. From here, bend and straighten that bottom arm. It's called the semaphore. We do it on the reformer. And press, and press. We got 5, and 4, and 3. Flex over a little bit more if you can. 2, and 1. Now hold the arms long, and we're gonna do our side bend. I call it the concert stretch. Up and over, and come back. You know, the end of the concert when everybody's singing along. 2 more times. Right over, and back, and 1 more time. Stretch, and back. Now, we're just gonna grab the band with the other hand, so the hand on the same side. Take your free hand and put it on the floor, and then put your foot in the band. Try to spread it out there. And from here, you can choke up a little bit. Just tuck your arm in, bend, and straighten that leg. So side kneeling work, 2. And press 3. Try to get your hip over your knee here, and grab that floor with your hand. Don't lock your elbow out. Try not to put a lot of weight on the arm. Try to put it in the leg. And hold it there, and down and up. Lift. And again, lift. And lift. And lift. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now, circle it. And around. 3, 2, 1. And reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bend it in. Now just sit on that hip. Woo, it should be burning. And come back up. Now we got to do that whole thing on the other side. So remember, you're gonna kneel with both knees on one end of the band. Take the band up, grab it with the opposite hand, hold the wrist and arm long, tuck the other arm in, and you're pressing up and out. And push, and right up there. And press, shoulders relaxed, push up there, and 5, and 4, 3, we got 2, and 1. Now from here, reach right over. You want to side bend, and then bend and straighten just that bottom arm. 2, and 3, 4, and exhale, 5, and 6, 2 more, 7. Now hold everything straight, and over, and up and back. So keep the spine nice and long here, so you're lifting up to go over to the side, and back 2 more times. Reach it over, and back 1 more time. Right over, and come back. All right, switch the band into the hand on the same side. Free hand goes to the floor, and carefully place your foot in that band. Choke up if you need to. And from here, starting with a bend and stretch. Leg comes in front of you, press it out, shift your weight onto that bottom leg, and just use your hand kind of as a kickstand, not all your weight on it. Press, keep the leg lifted, and push, and press, and hold. Now down and up, and lift, and press up two. Try to keep the leg parallel, don't rotate it toward the ceiling, so you're getting into the side of the glute. Now hold it there, circle 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse it, 5, 4, we can do it higher, higher, and higher, and come in and sit down on that side of the glute, and woo, and we're good with that one. All right, let's come back, let's do a little extension. This one's a little tricky to get into. So you're gonna put the band over one foot, and let's get it over the heel here, like so, and then you're gonna hold the ends, bring the foot back behind you, and come into a cat. So just fists on the ground here, and you're gonna start low. So reach that leg along the mat, and come back in. And exhale, press it away, and slightly lift at the end, and in. And press again. And in, and exhale, press out and lift. And in, again, more resistance, you just choke up on that band. And 3, and exhale, 2, and one more, 1. Now, just set it down. The opposite arm is gonna slide away along the floor as far as you can. Lift it a little bit at the end. Press. And exhale, reach. And 3, and 2, and 1. Now let's do both here. So arm and leg reaches away, and in, and again reach 2, and in. Find that balance. 3, and in. 4, keep them low, and 5, and in. All right, so all we're gonna do is switch the foot that's in the band here and stretch it out so it goes over the heel. That's the best way to get some glute work in there. Back down, and here we go. Reach it away. So you're sliding those toes along the mat and just lifting it up a little bit at the end. Press into that heel and then lift. And again, push out there. And again, exhale, press. And in. And 3 more. And bring it in. And exhale, press 2. And 1. Now, carefully place it down. The other arm, opposite arm, reaches along the mat and stretch it. Feel that work in the delt. And press. And out. Let's do 3 more. 3. And exhale. 2. And 1. Now, let's combine those. So reach the leg along the floor as you reach the arm along the floor, and then come back in. And exhale, press 2. So good balance, good glute, good shoulder work. 3. And back in. And exhale, 4. And bring it in. 5. Let's do 3 more. And push. 6. And exhale, 7. And one more time, 8. And in. All right, we can take the band out. And let's cool this down. So sit back into a shell and breathe. Arms forward, spread your fingers out. You've been grabbing that band the whole time, so stretch them. And then come forward, take the legs apart and go into a Cobra. And open up through the front wall of the spine, shoulders back, chest lifted, abs in, glutes engaged. And one more time, sit back into the shell. And come forward into that nice Cobra stretch. Shoulders back, and then come into a seated position. From here, you're just gonna take your spine and flex it forward. Spine stretch forward, and come back up, and exhale forward. And one more time, flex over. Now, because we did all that grabbing with the band, I want you to spread the fingers apart this way. Just lace them together and stretch. And shoulder rolls here. And take the arms up, bend the elbows and reach them back. reach out to the side and relax the arms down. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed our second mat workout with FlexPad. I hope you check out the other workouts on our channel, subscribe to us, and hit the like button. And if you'd like to see a lot more longer workouts that come with notes, check out our app. Go to johngareytv.com. Thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye, everybody.